Hi guys, it's Bailey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have two of my half roommates here, Natalie and Bella.
Together we're one.
They don't live in my room, but they basically live in my room, so. And then my roommate's up there, but she has other more important things to do than film a video with us, so. I tried filming videos yesterday, it didn't work, so I was like, I'm just gonna ask people to ask me questions and see how it goes. So some of you guys actually asked us questions. We're doing a college Q&A. Do people with similar majors tend to only hang out together?
No.
No.
That's just like not true at all.
You meet people in your dorm like first most of the time, unless you're
in an RLC.
Yeah, which is like a floor or something.
Of
like
the same major.
Yeah. Then maybe they're your friends. I know I'm a journalism major.
I'm business marketing.
I'm like undeclared, really don't know what I want to do.
My roommate Julia is a psychology major. So like we're all different majors.
People like meet people in their classes, but like usually they don't become their close friends.
Yeah.
It's based on where you live, I think, and like the people that you're surrounded with.
For sure.
Or if you're like in an organization.
That goes along with the next one. Is it easy to make friends in college?
I feel like it's all up to you.
Yeah.
It's like if you put yourself out there, then you'll make friends.
Yeah.
For sure. I know that when I went into college, I just went in with the mentality like, this is gonna be my life for 4 years. Like, I'm just gonna be as friendly and outgoing as I can for like the first month.
Yeah.
And then like it calms down. You're trying to just meet anybody you can because like maybe the first person you meet isn't gonna be your best friend. Most likely they're not gonna be your best friend. But if you just keep meeting people, then you'll find the people that you like kind of vibe with, you know?
Our school did a good job of like, I don't know how it is at other schools, but we had Aztec nights the very beginning of school where like every single night for the first 3 days there were little activities that you'd go to and like you were able to mingle with other people, and that's actually how we met.
Yeah. Go to things that your school like puts together. Like you might think it's lame, but you might meet your best friend. Natalie came up to me and Julia when we were at a Starbucks like the second day of like being here, just because she saw us at like a floor meeting, and then that's how we became friends.
And I feel like we've been together like ever since.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to like maintain friendships when they live in your dorm.
Yeah.
But I mean,
especially because we're in the FAR dorm.
yeah. We're in Chappie.
Like my only close friends are in the dorm, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like some people are miserable, but it's because like they like don't put themselves out there to people.
Definitely.
So it's kind of like what you make of it.
You have to remember that everyone is in the same situation when you first move in. Like it's brand new for everyone.
Yeah.
And most people aren't lucky enough to like go to the same college as their high school best friend. So just like knowing that everyone's in the same place is.
Yeah.
What do you like most about SDSU from Stephanie Suss?
There's some dislikes.
Yeah, of course. Every place is gonna have their pros and cons. I've made videos about stuff like this before that I'll link down below. I liked the school because it was kind of like, it's like a good mix of school and fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like what you make it.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can be totally into parties and then probably drop out of school, or you can be super smart and just like ignore that whole part of school, like, or be right in the middle. So it's so well rounded that it's easy to be in the middle.
No, yeah, I like it that it's well rounded too. That's like why I picked it. Like the sports and like the social life, the academics, like it has like everything.
For the most part, it's like I say for the most part because it's been raining a lot recently, but it's beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Like
Say you live in San Diego, it's kind of nice.
you walk outside your dorm and it's just like such a beautiful day, and it's like hard not to smile. There's just a lot of good parts. I think the best part is that it's well rounded.
Yeah.
There's you know, there's a lot of different.
And there's like
focuses.
something for everyone.
Yeah, and that goes along with, would you say SDSU is a diverse campus? And it's super diverse. So many different people from all different
over,
all different walks of life.
There's different like cultural events that go on all over our campus at all different times. So like that's kind of really cool, and what makes it different from high school is that like you walk into like a little piece of the world.
They have different like cultural frats. They have like Greek life frats and sororities, and then they have like academic frats and sorority. I always thought I had like an open mind about things, and I always did, but then you just are open to a whole new set of people. I'd say it's pretty diverse, even though we're a bunch of white girls right here. But she says, is it difficult to balance having a social life with academics?
It's all up to you. Like it actually is.
It's also about like the courses you take, which is based off your major a lot of the time, because there are some courses or majors that like require a lot.
If you're in like a STEM major,
Yeah.
like I know people that are like nursing and like chem majors, it's so hard for them to like have a social life.
Yeah, like people who are like PT majors and like bio and stuff, like they have to take super hard. I'm a journalism media studies major. I'm taking a freaking social media course right now. They're in the library 10 hours a day, and I'm in my room like finishing up some homework that I might have for an hour.
I think also if you're like, you really want to make an effort towards getting a good social life or having a good social life, then like if you put in the effort, you're gonna be able to do that.
It's also who you surround yourself with is what I think. Like if nobody's doing their homework, like it's like,
You're
well,
not gonna
I guess
do
I'm
it.
not doing my homework.
Yeah.
But if everyone's doing their homework, I'm like, well, I guess I'm the only one not doing my homework. Like maybe I should do my homework. Is there a lot to do in San Diego, or does it get boring at times? And how's the school spirit?
Have a car. Bring your car.
Yeah, so I have a car, and like these three don't have a car, so like I'm like the little driver. There's a lot of things to do in San Diego.
But
just
it's like a drive. It's like a
drive.
15-minute drive. Like you can't
To
walk
anything,
to do. You
pretty
can't walk anywhere from our campus. Like
No.
we live in like this residential area that like you can't go anywhere. I want to go to
Target or
CVS.
anything. Your
Yeah.
CVS.
I have to like Uber there.
Yeah,
like
there's
it's really
no clothing stores or anything except for like the on-campus
which I like
store.
wish we had. I wish we
know.
were more of like a college town sometimes. You know.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like SDSU is not a college town. Like on the
Yeah.
campus, yeah, but like around it, definitely not.
Everyone says like you don't need a car freshman year, and like you don't. But if you have the opportunity to bring your car, like you should bring your car.
Yeah.
it makes it
You
so
don't
much more.
need
It's also safer.
But it's like it would be nice to have. Like I wish I did have it.
I wish I had a car.
Especially because there is so much to do in San Diego. Like, it's easy to get bored when you're just like sitting in your dorm or whatever. But like, there's
Yeah.
always something else to do. Like, there's zoos and the beach and all these different beaches you can go to. All these different food places. They have different coffee shops. Like, so many different
cute
things.
little places.
In the school spirit of SDSU, I came here because I liked school spirit and like I came from a spirited high school. I know Bella too. I think SDSU is very school spirited, but you can't really compare it to like schools in the South.
Yeah.
Because there is so much to do in San
But like
Diego.
then again, like a lot of times people leave football games super early. In that regard, we're not that spirited. Like going to football games, like people are more into like the tailgates and the football games.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
I thought we'd be a lot more spirited about our
That-
sports, but we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have really good sports teams. We just like it's a lot of students like don't know that, or like they just don't get involved with it, or like go to the tailgates and then leave.
I think that like if you're really into sports, you won't be disappointed in our sports. You know, like 'cause
that's
there
true.
are a ton of people who like get all dressed up and like ready to go, and it's.
Yeah.
I think that it's like a separate community.
Another thing is like our football stadium is not on campus, so like we had to take a tram or like a trolley or whatever it is, or drive a car to the stadium. But like everybody's really proud to be like to go to SDSU. And, like,
Yeah.
it's like a state school. Like it's not like a little small school. Like it's a big school. There's a lot of people that go here. Everyone's always wearing SDSU gear. Like
always.
you know.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
it's,
like if we were in a college town, we'd have like more spirit, you know, because
Yeah.
it's like the college towns that have the
yeah,
spirit.
because it's like no one really wants to like hang around here. Not in this direct vicinity. Is there like a place to walk where you're like, oh.
I feel like people like don't know that before they come.
Yeah.
Like, what we're
there's
actually.
nothing here. Like 5 minutes away, there's like everything.
Yeah.
So it's very.
So bring your car.
So bring your car. What is your class schedule like? Is it possible for you to have no classes on Fridays or any other days of the week?
Yes, it's possible.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have Friday classes.
Yeah.
That's like a big thing here.
Yeah. So it's just what you'd like
Or,
rather
like, Fridays
do.
online. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
places
So there's a
like
lot of online classes, which I've taken online classes. It's not per se easier, but you don't have to like get out of bed and do it or like go to class or anything. I choose like have a Friday class so that I don't have to get up earlier on the other weekdays. You make your schedule so you can make it so you don't have class on Friday unless there's a class you have to take that's on Friday.
Yeah. When you like plan your schedule, you kind of have to sometimes compromise. Like I'm taking 4 classes on a Monday, so I start my day at 10 and end at 6:30. But I do that so that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I only have 2 classes, and I'm in school from like 10 to 1:30.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like compromise and see what's best for you.
How does college compare to what you expected it to be? What is something you wouldn't have expected about college? I was a lot more outgoing in college. Like it's just like a different atmosphere than I like thought it would be. I thought it'd be like just like you were at home but in college, but it's really just like completely different
It's a completely
atmosphere and
new life.
mindset.
Like I was worried about being so independent and like being so far away from my I'm from Northern California, and I was worried about being like far away from my family and stuff like that, but I think it ended up being really good for me to grow individually. So if that's what you're looking for, I think college is like going to be a really good opportunity to do.
I thought that I would miss home a lot more, and like through senior year I would like listen to like sad songs about missing my childhood, and like I'd be like, oh my gosh, my mom and dad,
blink.
no, yeah, you're gonna miss this, like stuff like that. I'd like listen to these sad songs and cry. I'd be like, I'm leaving my friends, I'm leaving my family, I'm leaving the same place I grew up going to, blah blah blah. Then I got here and like I never really like talked to my parents or like my friends from home. Like, you just get so immersed in this new life because it's not like an addition to your life. It just feels like a new life.
Yeah, there's very little here that connects me back to my life at home. So it's like, it's kind of crazy that how like quickly your life changes.
I like kind of knew what I was getting myself into because my parents like always talked to me like, oh, it's like the best 4 years of your life, because like they were like super into college, like me going to college, and like I like wasn't even sad going to college. Like, I can't relate to you guys. I don't know, I didn't really have like a lot of close friends in high school and stuff, so like I was just excited to like start over.
Yeah, and that's like a good thing. You actually really do start over. Like, you can literally be whoever you want to be. What was something I wouldn't have expected about college? How sick everyone is all the time.
Gosh.
Everyone's sick all the time. How much people really do party all the time.
It's like every day.
Actually insane.
But probably isn't at every school.
Yeah, that's
but, like,
definitely just like
there
an
are
SDSU
definitely
thing.
times where it's like Sunday night and you're in your room and you hear someone screaming down the hall, or like in the bathroom, like a little, and you're just like, what?
Like, it's a Sunday. Do you think college is necessary?
I don't think it's necessary. For like, it depends on what you want to do with your life.
It depends what you want to do. Some things, like, yeah, you definitely need a degree for.
Oh, great.
Other things you don't. I do have to say, I definitely recommend college.
Yeah.
I feel like
for me it's necessary,
Yeah.
but for some people it's so much money, and like there's some
Exactly.
careers where you don't need to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
If
Like
you're,
James Charles. If you're James
Exactly.
Charles, you don't need to go to
Yeah,
college.
exactly.
it definitely depends on what career path you're taking, because in a lot of senses there's like jobs where if you have a college degree, that's going to put you on the top of the stack compared to someone who doesn't. You want to be a makeup artist or something like that. If you just go to beauty school and get a certification from that, then like that'll be all you need.
I feel like I wouldn't be who I am today
No, I think
without my college experience. It's
like
just
not
like,
just for like academics.
yeah,
I feel like
oh,
it's super
absolutely.
important.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, if anything, like, college is just so important for you as a person. Like, I
I
think
feel like it's a great stepping stool from like dependent life to like your independent life.
yeah, because like you're still kind of like being taken care of by the school. Like, you have the dorm, you have like the places to eat on campus,
And like a lot of times
stuff
like you
that.
still have your family helping you. And
Yeah,
stuff.
your brain starts to understand like living on your own, like getting your own food,
Yeah.
like
It's like
paying
slow
for things.
transition.
It's
Yeah.
a transition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a nerd in the sense that like I like learning, and like they know that I take crazy notes all the time.
Yeah, she
so
does.
I like being able to take courses that are interesting to me, and I'm not like bored sitting listening to a teacher that I have every single day for a year.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I really hope that we answered some of your guys' questions. We still are little babies, so we don't really know,
babies.
like little babies in the college
We're not even
world.
out of freshmen.
Yeah,
here,
we're
so.
still
Yeah,
going.
we have so much more to
But
learn.
this
Take your
is
advice
just-
with a grain of salt.
Yeah, literally, like, we
Because
still
we're
don't know
small.
exactly what we're talking about, but like, let me know what other videos you guys want to see about college, about SDSU. You know, I love making these videos. It's just hard to come up with videos to make because I feel like everybody does the same thing. So, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.